this is a lightsaber that Hasbro didn't make. Oh yeah, look at that. That's awesome. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Christopher, and this is the Goliath Power Saber. This is the world's first automatic extending and retracting lightsaber, and Hasbro passed up on it. This is the lightsaber that Hasbro didn't make. So let me tell you the quick backstory. So long story short, Israeli inventor Yair Shiloh, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, he took his design for an automatic extending, automatic retracting lightsaber toy to Hasbro. And Hasbro took those designs. They spent years developing the designs and developing it as a Star Wars lightsaber. And then for whatever crazy reason, all of a sudden they decided to abandon it. So basically, Yair took his design after being refused from Hasbro. He took it to Goliath Toys, and this is what we have here, is the Goliath Power Saber. So the Power Saber is something I've been looking forward to unboxing for the last little while. So originally, one of my viewers commented on one of my videos and suggested that I take a look at this lightsaber. And before that, I knew nothing about this thing. And when I looked it up, I was like, you know what, I got to get this thing. So yeah, this is a Power Saber. Like I said, fully retractable, auto extending blade, as it says on the front of the packaging there. Pretty simple packaging. Power Saber at the bottom. What does it say? Energy blade. So they're not calling it a lightsaber. They're calling it a Power Saber for legal reasons, obviously. So it has a flash on clash, motion-based SFX, built-in LED, extends to over 30 inches, so almost 3 feet. So that's the front of the packaging there. And if you guys are interested in picking this up, you can get it for under $50 on Amazon. I got this for $30, like $25 Canadian. So we'll see. We'll see if it's worth it. But that's the front of the packaging there. There's the side. Power Saber logo there. Energy blade. It has stuff that, like the features there. There's the back of the package. Power Saber. And it tells you it's an energy blade in hilt LED. Blade control is that button there, the power switch, the energy source, and the belt clip. So you got a belt clip. So if you are a cosplayer, you could use this as a cosplay lightsaber. So it even tells you how to open the box. Like, come on now, that's pretty awesome. So open base, it says take out manual, slide out container, and then it says it extends 35 inches, so like just under 3 feet. And then there's the other side of the packaging there. So let's get this thing open and we'll take a closer look at it. Alright, so there's the manual there. So we'll take a look at that real quick, see if there's anything we need to do here. So features function, it has one swing from side to side, sound effects play, lights will pulse and dim repeatedly, clash, 9 sound effects, on off, power, auto power down, which is cool. Saber blade has a safety stop. So if when extending the blade to its full length of 23.5 inches, there's an object in the path of the extension, the blade will stop and not push through or beyond that point, which is a nice feature. Display, you got a display stand, which is very cool. What else do we got here? Oh yeah, a bunch of features. Belt clip, there's motion-based sound effects, blade control, in-hilt LED, power switch, energy source. You got the quick start guide here. Power on, off switch, extend. What else? Battery installation. Okay, so it looks like it takes four AA batteries, not included, so I'll have to grab those. And it comes in a pack. And then yeah, there's a base. Remove saber from stand, from unpackaging. Okay, so let's get this out of the package here, and we'll take a closer look at it. so there's clips to hold it in. A couple plastic clips to hold that in the base. There's a base there, which is pretty cool. It's pretty plain, but it's simple. Sometimes the simple things are what works best. So there's the hilt itself. So there's a power switch here. This is the extending and retracting button there. There's a belt clip. So let's get some batteries in it and then we'll test it out. All right, so I just put batteries in this thing. So basically you unscrew that little panel there. There's a case that holds 4 AA batteries. You pop it in, it makes a little digital noise. But let's see how this works. So the power button is that black one. Okay, so that's on. And that's off. So there's on. And that's the same noise it makes when you put batteries in. Let's see this thing work. Oh yeah, look at that. That's awesome. All right, so that extends. Yes, that's, oh my God, that is incredible. So, okay, yeah, that's incredible. Okay, so this thing, okay, so it's a little bit thicker. I'm so impressed with this thing. I'm speechless. So there have been many toy lightsabers in the past. I'm not talking about Black Series sabers from Hasbro, but Hasbro put out a bunch of different variants of lightsabers, including ones that you had to like throw to extend, kind of like do that kind of motion to kind of extend the blade. And of course you had to push it in. They had one that was spring loaded, so you pushed a button and the blade came out, but you still had to push it back in. And a lot of them had the blade sticking out about that much too. So for somebody to go and make a lightsaber that automatically extends and retracts with the push of a button, that's incredible. So like there's so much potential here too. Like if they were to make a V2 or whatever, a version 2, I would imagine like they could modify this to make the blade a bit longer, because I feel like it's a little bit short, not too bad, but like for cosplay, and even like just having it on display there, you have it on display like that looks really awesome, right? So, and it comes with clips to hold it in, which is nice. But yeah, no, that's incredible. I am shocked. I'm speechless. Like, how cool is that? With the push of a button. So it's about 3 feet, maybe a little less. The quality of the blade though, it's very thick plastic though. So that's the Goliath Power Saber. Again, I'm just speechless. It's just incredible. Again, great. I think it'll be great for cosplayers, to be honest, like going to cons and whipping that thing out. I mean, not whipping it out because you just got to push a button, but just incredible. So yeah, I am just geeking out over this toy lightsaber that, again, Hasbro turned down. They decided not to go with. So this is a lightsaber that Hasbro didn't make, and it's worth every penny in my opinion. Whether you're just going to display it on the stand or you're going to take it to cons as a prop or whatever, I think this is incredible. So let me know what you think of it down in the comments, and then click over here to check out more of my other Star Wars toy reviews.